Alrighty, so enemy at the gates. So this episode has Kuvira trying to take control of Zaofu, the last Earth Kingdom city that hasn't been taken over under her control, and she is basically trying to use Bolin to negotiate. So Suyin will allow her. So Suyin will allow her to take control. And well, let's go. And because of this, after Suyin, of course, denies because she's Suyin and it's Kuvira, it's not gonna work. But anyway, so Bolin starts to finally realize Kuvira is a bit crazy. And by that I mean she's a Nazi. She's Hitler. I literally wrote down in my notes, Nazis. I don't think you can read that. I'm directly under a light. I mean, they say re-education camps. And Bolin is going to one of those, and I'm afraid. Like, I am legitimately afraid that something bad will happen. I'm hoping it's just brainwashing, kind of like what they did at Lake Laogai. Because Bolin's strong, but I don't think he's that strong enough to survive a concentration camp. Unless Liam Neeson's there to help, but besides those two, Korra finally returns, and Suyin tries to get her to negotiate with Kuvira, who of course denies it, and by the end, Suyin decides to take things into her own hands, and I have a feeling it's not going to work out according to her plan, but who knows? Maybe the next episode will go perfectly for her, and the series ends right there. I don't think that's how it's going to work, but you never know. And there's this little subplot with Asami and her dad, which I freaking loved. That part, I don't know. I love Asami. To me, she's probably the most, not, her story's probably the most interesting. She lost her mother, her father betrayed her and her friends, went to the dark side, literally went to the dark side. And she had to basically she's Batman. I'm not even kidding. I just realized that. She's Batman. She inherited this company that is basically, she's the Batman in this Justice League world. She inherited this company with all these gadgets. She uses those to fight crime with all her friends who have superpowers. I just realized that. That is amazing. That is why she's my favorite. But her scenes with her and her dad, there's only two, and this little scene of her in the park, and it's just, I came actually pretty close to shedding a tear because, I don't know, it's just so nice seeing these two together. I kind of do hope, and knowing this show, it might actually happen, that her dad does not turn out to be evil again and just using her as like a pawn. That might happen, but you never know. And I hope not, because I thought Asami was going to be evil in the first season. Oh, my notes. Because notes. So yeah, I just love those two. The scene where, the last scene where she brings the pie show board and she's like, can we play like we used to? Nothing would make me happier. I gave a huge, aww. It just gave me a huge smile. That's what I love about the show. Even though it can make me laugh and it can make me on the edge of my seat, it can just make me feel good inside, just like Avatar did. That's what makes a good family show, in my opinion. Being able to make you it should make you laugh if it's supposed to. Like, I don't think there's a single family show that doesn't at least try to make you laugh, but you do need some feels. The feels. So yeah, Kuvira is horrifying. I've said that before, but I can't emphasize enough that she is terrifying. She tried to kill Varrick. That alone makes her the most evil villain this show has ever had. But she's not, I don't want to say she's completely evil, because she kind of is, but I get it. I really get her motivation, and I can't say she's 100% wrong. She did bring the Earth Kingdom together. She did bring peace, I guess. Technically, everyone is having a better off life. Bolin even says that people at the towns that didn't previously have, I think it was cars and running water, now have cars and running water, are developing. That's sort of how our world works. We go to different countries, make sure they have running water and all that. And normally to us, that's a good thing. Sometimes it's not. But yeah, she isn't 100% wrong. And it's like I want to just hate her, but I can't because, for one, she got a pretty good backstory in this. It was a bit short, but it got the message across. She was Suyin's protege. Of course, she was a protege because protege. She was the sunset shimmer of the Avatar world. And when they tried to convince Suyin to basically become, I don't want to say a dictator, but try and bring everyone together through force, she denied it, and Kuvira took that opportunity, and technically, again, she was a little right. She did it. You can't deny that. What else was there? This was just a good build-up episode. Everything's being built up, and I have a feeling the next episode's gonna be something similar to like the drill, which was like it was my favorite episode of season 2 of Avatar. I could be completely wrong, and it's just a 2-minute fight scene, and the rest of the episode is just talking, which could be fun. I'm not gonna say talking is bad. But even this episode did have some action scenes in it, including, what was there was the one with the, Bioshock robots, which they were obviously CG, but it was still a fun action scene. And what else was there? Varrick and Jubilee. I don't normally like using this word, but shipping. Which would explain a lot. Like, if they really did become romantic interests and she always had feelings for him, it would explain why she put up with bullshit like him. And it sort of wore off because at the end of the episode, she's like, I thought he was the most brilliant man in the world. Turns out I was wrong. No, Varrick is. Because he is just amazing. I loved Varrick. It's like, it weighs 2 Jubilees. That just made me laugh. I had to laugh again, sorry. I laughed inside because it was so funny. Just 2 Jubilees. So yeah, Julie sort of turns, and I'm just gonna say it right now, double agent. Yeah. I can't, I figured I could be wrong, but I have a feeling she is a double agent. She's gonna come back, because I like Julie. She's not as funny as, Varrick, but she's good. I like her. Basically, the rest of the episode is just setting up a bunch of conflicts between characters. You got, Opal and Bolin, Bolin and Varrick with Julie, Varrick and Bolin with Kuvira, Suyin with her son, whose name I still can't remember. Seriously, where was he in like the 3rd season? I don't remember him. When's the 3rd season come out on DVD? Because I want to rewatch that. I know they're all online, but my thing was messing up, so it kept freezing near the end, so I wasn't able to enjoy the final action scene as much. But yeah, good build-up episode. That's, like I said, the show knows how to get how to get you on your toes in the ending. Although this episode got me on the toes right from the beginning, just seeing all those tanks and the Bioshock robots, which I am just calling them that because that's what they are, big brothers, right? Or were they big daddies? I haven't played Bioshock in a while, but just seeing all those heading towards Zaofu, and it's like, Shit's going down. Shit's going down. So yeah, and another great ending as we see that Su Yin and her two sons, Right and Rang, right and Way, right? I think that's the right way to do Right and Way. I don't know. But anyway, they're going to try and invade her camp and I guess try and kill her or arrest her. I don't think arresting her is going to be enough, but you never know. So, well, I guess we will know next week. So, can't wait. Hoping next episode is a big epic action scene along the same lines of the drill, but as long as it's good, I'll be happy. So, don't shoot directly under a light, apparently. Or else your face is completely in shadow. Oh. Okay. Thank you all for watching. See you next week.